Hey there. So, it happened. They overturned Roe v. Wade. This is exactly what they said and what the president is considering doing. The Supreme Court ruled that the Constitution makes no reference to abortion, and so this court interprets it to mean that there is no constitutional federal protection for the procedure. This decision weakens the Due Process Clause and right to privacy afforded in 14A. Within the writing, they say abortion is a moral question, and the Constitution does not prohibit states from regulating or prohibiting abortion. There are massive protests outside the Supreme Court right now. President Biden is considering using executive action and the FDA to be able to make medical abortion widely available via USPS. He may declare a public health emergency. He's going to try and give doctors immunity from prosecution if they perform the procedure. He's going to try and make it okay to cross state lines for the procedure. I'll have more when we know more. I'll be right here with you all day, okay?
You can't suck off your friends. Who can you suck?
Hello, everybody. Boy, I'm not muted. I remembered. I turned on my mic. One thing that's going right today. Hi, everyone. Hi, Sugar. Hi, Farrell. Hi, Alexo. Hi, Dandy. Boy, it's a day, huh? I had... Hi, Emerald. I had a whole plan for how stream was gonna go. and then the Supreme Court thing happened, and I was like, you know what? I'm too upset to be that happy today. So, my plan for the beginning of this stream is put off until next week. So, Otaku, if you're watching, you know what's happening. That will happen next week. Yeah. I love you guys. And I did not know if I wanted to stream today because, it's rough. It's not easy basically being told that your rights are not as, important. That you are more regulated than a gun is in your own country. So yeah. That was, the thing is that the majority of everyone knew it was coming. It doesn't make it easier, but, when Trump was voted in, we all knew what was coming down the pipeline. But yeah, so, by the way, if you're watching and you agree with the Supreme Court's decision, I don't want you here. None of us want you here. The rest of the mods, please leave. Pack your bags, get the fuck out. We don't want you. So just, putting that out there. Also, if you are feeling a little helpless, not quite sure what to do, how to help, there are going to be some links that will be popping up. And I think I can also do a command, as I made that too. Just has goes to a website that has some things, information about protests. You can search by your zip code. Also has information on how to contact Congress people, your governors. I believe there's, I don't just believe, I know there's also information on how to access abortion care, legal help, things like that. Yeah. America fucking sucks, dude. Yep. But hey, we're here, we're together. And I just hope that the feeling of helplessness doesn't sink into the point where people just kind of roll over. That's always my worry. Because then Otaku High today really sucks. Yeah. You probably missed the beginning. I don't know if you, but the thing that I mentioned I was gonna do today that you know about, putting that on hold till next week. I just wasn't feeling overly peppy today. Good news bears for me. Caught a perfect Dragonite from a raid in Pokemon Go today. That's awesome. That is very exciting. I don't know that much about Pokemon, but I do know that that sounds absolutely great. And especially that it's a perfect, usually that means good things in games. So that's freaking awesome. I love my state, but also fuck my state. Yeah. Right now, abortion is safe in Maine. Unless the governor that we had for 2 years, Paul LePage, who was a fuckstick. He was basically Trump before Trump got into office. Yeah. Oh, Dandy. You live in Mississippi. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's as long as the governor or Democratic governor stays in power in Maine. So if anyone needs a vacation, let me know. Also, if anyone near Maine is looking for information on a doctor who is a-okay with doing, tubal stuff, getting them tubes, let me know. I'll give you some information. Hi, Marty. I'm freezing to death because of major energy crisis. Oh, Jesus. Oh, sugar. What the fuck is going on in the world? It's terrible. Everything's terrible. Everything sucks. Okay, that's funny. Dandy, I love the fact that you just called your governor a moldy tater. Hey, Soul! That's the best insult. I love that. Yeah, it's insanity. I so I love my grandfather. This goes to show how some people just are absolutely clueless in terms of like hiding their head in the sand when it comes to people saying, no, this is something that will happen and this is important and you need to pay attention. I love my grandfather to death. He fell down the awful Fox News, like Hannity. I don't think he was Alex Jones level. I do know he listened to like Limbaugh. He fell down that hole and became a Trump supporter and was someone that voted for Trump. He actually doesn't like Tucker Carlson. He's never liked Tucker Carlson, which I guess I will say it does get better. The story sounds really awful. It does get better. But yeah, so during, the lead up to Trump election, he and I would get into it a lot. And one of the things that I would say is if Trump gets elected, Roe v. Wade's out, gay marriage is in like jeopardy. Like it's a bad domino effect that's going to be happening. And he looked me in the eye and he said, they will not touch Roe v. Wade. He said it's been in power, or it's been like a law for too long. They will not touch it. So let's just say when that document got leaked before all this, and I saw him the next day, and I looked him also in the eye, and I said,
Milky, cocoa,
"Who's that? Hey, Ian!" I looked him in the eye, and I said, "So what was that about Roe v. Wade?" And he's like, "I don't want to talk about it." But yeah, I will say, oh, hi, Ian. Mwah. I will say things have gotten better. Thank the fuck he realized he was being brainwashed. He no longer listens to Fox News. Absolutely hates it. Hates all talking heads. He is so anti-Republican and anti-Trump and everything now, which is... And he did it all himself, which I find fascinating because a lot of people fall into that hole. Aw, thank you, Alexa, for the gifted sub to Ian. But yeah, things got better with my grandpa. Also, Alexa, there's somehow a range of beliefs in this, and people say, what about in this case or in this case, but it ought to be a human autonomy right to choose how you handle reproductive rights. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am for person to have choice on abortion. I am against state forced sterilization. I am against shit like standardizing 2 genders. I cannot agree to any other ground. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Right on, Alexo. And yeah, so I'm venting a little just because I need to. I have spent a lot of day venting. My poor mom. My mom planned this day, like a hangout day for us. And I feel a little bad because, like, I saw the decision, like, right before we left. And so the day was a little bit poopy. But I tried to, like, keep up the good. I did get a fun little notebook because the other notebook I had was so big, and this one will fit right on my desk. So this is a thing I have, and I'm very excited. It has cute little dogs on it. They're chasing bubbles. There's one dog trapped in a bubble, which is hilarious. Also, decomposition books are really fun. They're all post-consumer waste recyclable books. Aw, Marcus. Thank you, Marcus. Also, this is a good... I love that that's still cursed. This is a good reminder. Not that I think that you intentionally left them out, Marcus, but this is a good reminder that this is not just a women's issue. There are people who have, uteruses who are not women, and they are affected. Trans men, non-binary people, they are affected just as much. This is also going to affect, Black, Latinx, Indigenous, a lot of people of color. Not, it's rough. You have a notebook with that cover. Cute. Yeah, people who can have babies. I imagine we will hear something from either the House or Senate when they come back. Yeah. Hopefully it's not just fucking Susan Collins continually going, they lied to me. How was I to know? Fuck her. Fuck her. Anyway. So how I'm feeling today game-wise is, yeah, of course they lied. Hold on. 3/4 of my grandparents are still in that hole. I don't visit 2 of them anymore, and they don't send me a birthday card for the first time this year, so that's fun. The other one I still talk to when I go home, but our relationship has deteriorated past repair. Oddly enough, they all got into that hole from Facebook, not TV. I'm all for wholesome game. Yeah. I'm really glad that my grandfather's not on Facebook. So yeah. And like I said, it's really hard for people to get out of that hole once they're in it. I did not look inside of this notebook. And it has like a tree. with like information. A giant kelp. That's cute. Anyway. Yep. So that's a thing. But yeah, so game. I have kind of have a big question mark as to, I figured that we could talk it out. I can do the quarry. I can play something else that's a little more chill. We can go, I have like Stardew Valley, Minecraft. Minecraft might need an update. Animal Shelter Sim. If it wouldn't take me forever to download, maybe. But I will. Look, I'm gonna, Marcus, just for you. Just for you, Marcus. Animal Shelter Sim. I'm adding it to my notebook, so I will know to go and check that out. This is my notes. Yeah, that's why I left it as like a we'll pull the chat kind of a thing, because I had a feeling, I was like, Quarry's intense. It's, spookums. We're all kind of scared as it is right now. So we can, and Keep Alive Pool's always here. It's always here. We can always go back to it. I can also, so far Stardew. Let me see also what I have on my Xbox. Aw, thank you, Marty. Starting up the Xbox. Don't know what things would need. So there is a game like Stardew Valley that I do have.
You can do what to a chicken?
So there's... Where did it... Oh! There's this game. It's called Little Witch in the Woods. And it's supposedly like a Stardew Valley, but like witchy. Hey, Sauce Boy! That's also a thing. It's like a preview. It's not full. It's not a full game. Thank you, Dan. Yeah, I was like, I was hard on the side of like, I don't know if I want to stream. I'm feeling like, but I'm like, I love everybody. And speaking of games, have you seen the game Please Fix the Road? It's an adorable puzzle game on. I love puzzle games. Yeah, fogs. As you can see, I do have some fun, like, interesting game. Hold on, let me write that down. Please fix the road. I do have some random games that I've downloaded. Like Backbone, which is supposedly like a detective noir kind of story game. This is like a vet game. I do have Monster Prom for an eventual thing. I think Lake is also these were all like games that I was going through and I was like, ooh, these would look fun for possible like stream things eventually. Yeah. What is Fortnite? Speaking of Fortnite, one of my new favorite things is is people on social media when like someone is explaining or like talking about like a more complicated subject, someone going, "Can you please explain this in Fortnite terms?" Animation between levels is amazing. I've pulled that up. Oh, that looks cute. It feels very... I always have a hard... Dormammu. Dorfromantic. There we go. That's what it is. Dormammu. But yeah, if you guys are feeling it... At Hades. Yeah, I do have Hades, which I'll eventually start playing. at some point. If you guys are feeling it, do we want to do Little Witch in the Woods? See what that's like? See how adorable that is? Because it looks adorable. Looks chill, looks adorable. Has a bit of a spooky because it's witch, you know? So, get that started. And let me change... Little Witch in the Woods. Category. Little. That's not how you spell little. Little Witch in the Woods. Done. Cat are witches too because they have knives for feet and steal children's breath. I love that. Hello? Hello? I've loved that, like, old wives' tale of cats stealing the breath of babies. Hello, Little Witch in the Woods. Are you going to let us play?
Here comes the
Boy! Hello, boy! Welcome! Here he comes! There he is! Here comes the boy!
It's actually funny you did that, Dandy, because the boy has entered the room. Turn it up. Oh, I love the sound of the train. Okay, let me get comfy. So I have not played this. I only know from seeing, like, I follow a few people that do, like, wholesome, they, like, talk about wholesome games.
That isn't very poggers.
Oh my god. I don't know why that made me think of it. I got the cats, yeah, same. I have also felt that sound too, Dandy. So where I got my notebook, it's this cute little, like, say, I want to say, like, general store, but it's not really a general store. It's in one of the tourist towns, and it used to be just, like, a penny candy store, which is funny, because now it says penny candy, but the penny is in quotation marks, because nothing costs a penny in there. So we went... My mom and I stopped there on one of our adventures. That's where I got my notebook. But I also got the cats a giant, like, catnip thing. It's, like, about that big and, like, that thick. And I went to pick it up and move it when stream started, and it's sopping wet. They have been drooling all over that thing all day. Hey, wolves! Oh, thank you, Marcus. The move is happening tomorrow. And yes, what Marcus said, donate your money to your local abortion rights cause. Like I said, there should be some links popping up occasionally, but just in case, that should have some information for you. Alright. Good luck on your move, wolves. I hope it all goes well. Oh my god, look at that cat bartender. Okay, so we're Ellie. This is adorable. Wonder where the carrot was. You're still thinking about that? Oh, the hat! Oh, the hat is talking! We found everything except the carrot. I think it's good that we never found the carrot. What is this? What is this carrot? What is this carrot? Also, fun fact, snow leopard is Skulls' favorite animal. Hi, Mo! Thank you for the resub. Yes, please come hang out with us. With the fellow sad and angry. We are a support group. I'm trying to, like, center myself in my webcam. There we go. That's a little better. Alright. Also, internet's fixed. I meant to do an update about that. Man, I had a whole list of things I wanted to say. so I called and they were like, well, nothing's... Aw, thank you, Alexa. Hype. Hype. The hype train. It's the train. We're on the hype train in the game. This is the hype train. But yeah, they were like, well, you know, no outages, nothing seems to, like, be happening on our end, blah, blah, blah. They did offer to send someone out, but we've had that before. And basically all they do is blame my Wi-Fi extender, which it's not my Wi-Fi extender. They don't understand what my Wi-Fi extender does. Anyway, I just re-unplugged everything and let everything take a nap for quite a while and then plugged everything back in and it seems to be working. I'm at 4.5% drop frames, which is what it was when it was being good. So anyway, back to the carrot. There was something off about that legendary carrot soup recipe. I just realized we never checked the men's restroom. Guess there are just some lines you don't cross. We searched the whole school, save for that. I feel like we are in the middle of the story. We never found the carrot. That means the carrot was in the men's restroom. A carrot in the men's restroom? What an odd sense of humor. The carrot is the penis. I should write Jenny a letter asking her to look through the men's restroom. I keep saying men's restroom. Can't you ask Will instead? It's the men's restroom after all. I think they're talking about the men's restroom. I could be wrong. That coward finds it, he'll take it to the teacher bawling like before. Keep in mind that if it weren't for Will, you'd be in jail right now. There is so much to this story. I'm intrigued. It's like coming into a soap opera in the middle. Or 6 Feet Under. Oh my god. I'm so bored. It's a flashback. Flashbacks are supposed to be boring. I see why no one else wants to ride this god-awful train. It's boring enough to drive anyone insane. Hey, a ticket for this train costs 500 pies! That's a lot of pies! That's like 499 pies too many. Okay, 498. 2 pies is a good amount of pies. And it stopped the witch's house in High Lion, where all roads lead to fuck Rome. Your second place at the school for witches. Whatever, I don't care about any of that. How am I second place anyway? I even sneaked into the forbidden room twice. How good do the pies have to be? Oh, that's a good point. If they're mediocre pies, that might be why they had to have so many. Maybe they're little tiny pies. Like silver dollar pancakes, but pies. Also, look at her, like, puffy face. 3 times. Oh my god. What a rebel. I even looked through the forbidden books in the hidden library in the school basement. I still remember that horned rabbit. I almost read that as horny rabbit. That was as big as a house. Thank God that rabbit wasn't horny. This is how I like to write my fanfic. Start in the middle and like record scratch. Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got here. I love that. Pies made of shoppers of well-fit clothing. Oh my god. It's all connected. Thank you for the follow, eat, sleep, poop, repeat. I love that name. That's how I live every day, except sometimes I don't poop because I'm pretty sure I have the IBS that's like the constipated kind. Anyway, you didn't need to know that, but welcome to the void. Aw, Will's gonna cry. So how did I manage second place? I simply didn't want to lose. This is how I felt when I found out that I was in the top % of my class, my graduating class in high school. I was like, Houmst the fuck? Like, I literally didn't know until I got approached by someone who was like, it was like an administrator, and they're like, by the way, you're in the top 10% of the class. I was literally number 10. And they're like, we have a banquet every year for the top 10% of the class, so you're gonna go. And I was like, huh? Excuse me? Pardon? What? So yeah. Cut it out and sit quietly. This is a train only for those who want to succeed. Thank you, Marcus! Mussolini's great-grandson is an Italian soccer player. I bet he really dictates the game. Don't put your dick in soccer. Don't put your dick. Put that dick away. Man, I'm taking forever to get through this intro. The witch's house might be dark and damp, but it's only 3 years of your life. Fine, enough with the lecture. As a matter of fact, I'm disturbed with the thought of taking off my shoes when I get off the train. Shoes? For what? I wonder what kind of trouble you'll get into when we arrive. What? I won't fool around the moment I get there. This feels like a fever dream, and I love it. I didn't know you had self-awareness. Don't you know about the terrible city of rules that is Hylon?
You can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went.
I was number 2. I got a medal, and the principal called my mom a liar. Did your mom deserve it? I was in the top 5 of 80, nearly failed literature. We all graduated. Either the maths just worked out or I was bad at maths too as my classmates and teachers. Look at us all being in the top of the class and being like, how the fuck? The first thing to do is to take your shoes off as soon as you get off the train. All right. This is my first time hearing something like that. I hope it's... Like, I'm very anti-shoe. I hate shoes. I hate socks. I do wear shoes outside. But second I get home, shoes come off. Fuck shoes. I heard that Jenny's older sister was wearing strappy boots, not the strappy boots, when she first arrived at High Lion. So she almost couldn't get off because she had to unstrap them completely. See? Mom bought me new shoes as well. Didn't Arya just mean to encourage you? No, Dad also said that Dad also did say that comfortable boots would be better. Do love a comfortable boot. That's strange. It's true. I'll also ask other people if you don't believe me. Ah, shit. Keyword. Lace-up boots. It's a pain to wear lace-up boots if you're boarding the train to High Lion. Alright. I made honors in high school, was the top of my class in college. Nice. I was number 6 after I started at 3rd in class, but then I failed calculus. That dropped me to 6. I didn't have to write a speech, and that was fine with that. No, the two are not related. Hey, bartender. Hello, Mr. Bartender. Look at him. Hey, want a drink? I want a smooch. No, I don't drink alcohol. Do you have any tea? Of course. Then I'll have a cup of that. The tea has alcohol, though. Is that okay? Bartender does not have listening skills. The guy that got number 1's cousin was a teacher that screwed me over from being number 1. My mom went to bat for me, the principal, and he called me and her a liar. So no, she did not deserve it. Now number 1 is a brown nose for one of Alabama's senator. Ah, fuck number 1 and fuck that principal. I gave a speech and ended it with a Winnie the Pooh quote. Aw, that's cute. That's adorable. But yeah, fuck that principal. But then that's just alcohol. Alcohol with tea. Potato, potato. It would be funny if he just said potato, potato. Then can I ask you a question instead of a drink? Anytime. Whoa. You can initiate conversations using the keywords at your disposal. Change category. Use keywords. Okay. Want some water? Lace-up boots. Can I take a look at your shoes? My shoes? What for? From what I've heard, you have to take your shoes off before you step foot into the High Lion station. You work at the train, so you know what I'm talking about, right? I've always wondered who pronounces it potato, right? Like, I also don't know who pronounces it tomato. Potato vodka, same thing. Number 1 gave a 10-minute sermon. Bleh. Bleh. You should be bitter. I'm on the bitter train with you. Oh, that story. Absolutely. Plenty of confused passengers who were all dressed up for High Lion. If you're wearing shoes of that sort, I'd advise you to untie them in advance. O ye who reacheth High Lion, look first upon thy shoes. Or so that's how the saying goes. Oh, the hat's name is Virgil. See, Virgil? I was right. The preppy boots Mom gave me as a present tell me just as much. Those are some nice boots. Bartender has a shoe fetish, right? My mom bought them for me when she found out I was graduating magna cum laude. She said magnum. Or magna. Damn it! Fuck! Ruined the joke. The tomato thing... Fuck! The tomato thing is real. I pronounce it tomato. Interesting. Any of y'all ever heard someone pronounce bagel as bagel? It's weird. It sure is amazing you're graduating magna cum laude, despite your antics. Yeah, fucking looking in them forbidden books. Aw, Emerald. It's okay. We're on the train. See? We're on a train. It can be... One of the compartments can be for you. It's the bitter compartment. And I will also be there. Bagel is what the bay gels come in. Bagel is what the... I can't fucking read. I can't. Okay. Ah, fuck. Okay. See, here's the thing. When someone tells me to say a word, because I know the different ways words are pronounced, I have to think about how I'd actually say it and not fuck myself up and say it a different... Okay, so... Yeah, pecan. I say pecan. I know it's like pecan, but I say pecan. I'll pee in your can. You gotta keep up with that attitude of yours? Haha, hearing the two of you speak, I have a feeling being boredom won't be an issue. Nope, it's so boring. Aren't you bored, Mr. Bartender? You pee in a can? I've gotten used to it, but it's certainly gotten less boring thanks to you and your hat. Aww. You've been listening? Other guests would have heard about your arson at the school for witches by now. Wait, what? I was there for the carrots. I was there, or the carrot, in the boys' bathroom. We heard about the forbidden books. Somehow, we skipped over the arson. I didn't set it on fire. Really? Sure, there was a fire, but that was because I shook a potion 5 times and made it explode. Only shake your potion 5 times. I mean, 4 times. If you shake it 5 times, you're just playing with it. Potions must be shaken 3 times only. Even a non-witch like me knows that. She did mention nearly burning down the school. Apparently, I wasn't thinking. I wasn't fully immersed yet. I missed that. Exactly. How can you not try shaking it 4 times having heard that? Alright, I'm on her side. But you said you shook it 5 times. Nothing happened on the 4th time, so I shook it once more. I love this. I love this little witch. I love her. An inquisitive mind. I'm guessing this is a pun or a joke of some sort. I'm not comfortable with using the number 144. It's quite gross. Don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. Yeah, apparently you can shake a potion 4 times, so the saying is wrong, because nothing happened. It seems like a holy hand grenade of... I've seen the movie, and I cannot remember how this is pronounced. Antioch. Antioch. Grossest 12 dozen, 12 times 12. Ah, gotcha. That's a math. Good Charlotte saying, you shake it once, that's fine. You shake it twice, that's okay. You shake it 3 times, you're playing with yourself again. Thanks for the praise. My mic is real high. Boop. I don't think he was praising you. I should be on my way then. Ha! He can hear you. I don't know what's worse, puns or Marcus's jokes. Can I defund both? You can't act like a country bumpkin once you're in the city, got it? Aww. I love a good country bumpkin. You're not going to ask just one person, are you? Why? One is never enough, you know. It's like cookies. Even the greatest detectives never reach a conclusion based on a single piece of evidence. Some detectives do. Some detectives are shitty detectives and just make a decision on one piece of evidence, and that's how innocent people go to prison. Yep. You have a point. 1 box of cookies is never enough. I have 2 peanut butter cookies that I got at one of my favorite places to eat today, and I'm so excited. I'm going to have those later. You can view your notes to see the keywords you have. Also, how am I covering anything with... There's something in the corner that I'm covering. Let's scooch that, like, right there. Okay. I prefer JJ's pickup lines than that article's lines. I'm still thinking about JJ's pickup lines. I want to go back and, like, make a list of them. Oh, the hat's text does get blocked. Okay. Thank you for saying that. Hold on. Let me see if I can get... Food was just... Okay. What is that box? Alright. That should be good. That looks good. Yeah, Marty, if you don't mind, if that won't, like, take up too much of your time, I would be very grateful if you would do that. Thank you. Your face was bright only when you were eating after getting on the train. The omelet that was overflowing with the cheese and the crab meat as soon as it was... Ooh, I want that. Does anyone else play a game and choose not to level up? My character gets beaten up more than the story has progressed. Oh, you sound like something Skulls would do. The pink salmon steak seasoned with fresh lemon-scented kiwi sauce? Okay, I was with you till the kiwi sauce. Even the slightly frozen strawberries and peach sorbet with whipped cream. Oh, without this meal, I would have jumped off the train sooner. It's definitely different from the food you buy at the store at the school for witches. You have to buy your own food. I ate that to collect the Great Witch series cards. I got scolded because I was caught keeping the card and throwing away the bread. Who does that? Don't do that again in High Lion. I'll definitely try the Nubicula cupcakes there. Nubicula cupcakes. That's if I get to High Lion before I get bored to death. Oh, boy. Oh, I wanted to... Okay. It's a pain to wear lace-up boots if you're boarding the train to High Lion. Related person. Who's that little groundhog man? Yeah, she clearly didn't eat in the bitter car, right? We've already talked to him. Who are these people? Oh. Is this Wolfie? That's Roy. Oh, hello. Am I disturbing you? Negative. What's the issue? Oh, I wanted to ask you about something. Am I going to ask you about shoes? You're on the way to Highline, right? Correct. What's the matter? Oh, it's just that you have a very blunt way of speaking. Oh my, old habits die hard, especially when one is deep in thought. You sound like the janitor from my school. Well, I used to be a soldier, so what brings you here? Speak. Okay. Bork. I want to ask him about shoes. Before that, what? You've been staring at my feet for a while. Is there some kind of problem? Oh, I was going to ask anyway. Isn't it uncomfortable to wear such strappy boots? It takes some time to put them on and take them off, but I'm used to it. They're gonna think that she's really into shoes. Like, really into shoes. And then it would be hard for you when you arrive at Highline. What? What are you talking about? I mean, you have to take your shoes off when you get off. What? 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 Groundhog Man is the train conductor. Oh, that would make sense. Huh? Oh, you were kidding. I'm sorry. I'm rather dull when it comes to things like this. Jenny! Who's Jenny? Mr. Bartender! The mystery has been solved. Did I make some kind of mistake? No, I just realized that I was deceived. Come to think of it, I remember now. It's a joke to make fun of people who visit Highline for the first time. Stop, you don't have to kill me twice by giving that much detail. I'm sorry. Are you holding back laughter? No, I'm not. He's trying so hard to be considerate of you. Don't ask twice. Virgil, I hate you even more now. I love that the hat's name is Virgil. You don't need to be too upset. When I went... Hi, Gracie. Gracie's playing with the catnip toy. When I went there for the first time in the past, I was also tricked by a colleague and took them off. This is a funny little joke to play on new people. That doesn't comfort me at all. I'm sorry. How do you feel? Why are you asking me that? Your molars might fall out. Relax a bit and tell me. I can't believe Jenny deceived me. There's a reason why she's your friend. Now go back to your seat quietly and wait until we've arrived. We still have 3 more days to go. 3 more days on the train. 3 more days. That's terrible as the smell of spotted shiitake mushrooms. I want to talk to this little... So apparently we don't have to take our shoes off. Up ahead is the engine room. Oh, I don't get to talk to him about shoes. So apparently the special thing is like mysteries. That's neat. Sounds like enough time to solve a murder. Oh! Who's gonna die? Is it gonna be the bartender? What? Small talk is forbidden during operation. Are they gonna throw you off the train if you make small talk? They are really freaking cute. The art style in this is adorable. Up ahead is the engine. Okay, you already... Do you have it? Please save any inquiries regarding souvenirs at the station until after we exit the train. Up ahead is the engine room. I'm an attendant of Brightman Railroads. My job is to ensure the passengers' comfort and safety. Up ahead is the engine room. Guys, up ahead is the engine room. Just in case you didn't know. I think up ahead is the engine room. Okay. I guess that's like, can't go back. Alright, now have some patience and stay seated for 3 whole days? I'm bored, but you just sat down. This is torture. Stare out the window if you're so bored. That's a robot designed to help people but can't remember what it has said to people. Yeah, look outside. Look at that mountain. It must be hiding a cave with strange pillars, statues, and a giant door. Oh my god, we have the same imagination. Sounds like the prologue to a story where you awaken a terrible demon. Wait, hold on. Virgil, shut up and look out the window at the summit of the mountain. There's a gigantic shining tree at the top. A gigantic shining tree. Why is it shining? Does it have luminous flowers? It must be beautiful up close. Give it up. This train won't stop for 2 days. Ugh, I want to get out now. Just, like, I don't know. Sabotage the train. Throw the little otter man out the window. I hope we crash! Oh my god! But is the engine room near the men's restroom? The engine room is the men's restroom. Fat chance of that happening, so just stay bored. After all, you signed up for 3 years of even more boredom. Aren't there any crocophants nearby? Is that like a crocodile elephant? Nope. What about boa constrictors? That's a regular animal. This isn't a jungle. Train robbers? This isn't the Wild West. It's a healing game, remember? Ah, shit. Fourth wall break. Use Virgil as a parachute. Hey, a boa constrictor. The correct line is, what's going on? There's no station here. Why are we stopping? Everyone else saw the luminous tree and wanted to stop. I'm not sure. Maybe there's something wrong with the train. I doubt it. It's a boa constrictor, though. I don't care if it's not a boa constrictor. Please just say there's some massively critical issue. Please, please, please. Ah, do it, sugar. That's a cute idea. We apologize for the inconvenience. Up ahead is the engine room. A critical issue, perhaps? The train cannot continue its journey due to a critical issue. Yes! Attention, the train will stop until tomorrow morning and the departure time. Can we go outside? Will likely be announced tomorrow. We will depart immediately if possible. Up ahead is the engine room. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. In the meantime, please avoid wandering too far from the train. Let's go! I'm not sure if you remember, but of course I remember. The shining tree is at the peak. No, not that. We have to get back by tomorrow morning. Then we should get going. Aw, shit. Am I gonna be timed? Okay, it's Monday, 10 p.m. Oh, I hit a thing and it went donk. Wow, it's so dark. Ooh. If you're scared, we can go back to the train. I love it. Let's hurry. Open memo board. Close memo board. Search the shining tree from the train. Okay. Hi. Sorry, you cannot go beyond here. Up ahead is the engine room. Why did the train stop? There is something on the train's path. We're working on getting rid of whatever's in the way. Something's in our way? Is it a boa constrictor? No, a boa constrictor? No, it's a strange prickly vine. A strange prickly vine? A strange prickly vine. Yes, a prickly vine. It wasn't there yesterday, but it seems to have grown overnight. We can't seem to cut it down with a regular axe, but we're doing our best. We've contacted the witches, so I'm sure they'll be here to help in no time. Why didn't they just say, is there a witch aboard? Because then I can be like, me, hello, am witch. Can I take a look? I happen to be a witch. There you go. You're our passenger. It's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. We'll take care of it, so please be patient. Can I just take a peek? I'm sorry. Oh, all right. That was abrupt. Where am I? There I am. Oh, nope, can't go there. Oh, okay. Also, they disconnected these two trains, or two carriages. It's a hill. It won't be easy to climb. Nah, run up the hill. Running up that hill. There are vines on the hill. I'll be able to climb that much. That's bad news. Hello? Oh, there we go. Oh. It's a secret passageway. Is it a secret passageway when it's very clearly laid out? I don't think it's a secret or a passageway. I bet there's a path beyond here. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-ba. What's this? Looks like a little honey pumpkin. Oh. What's that? It's a type of weed that grows in forested areas. The vines grow so fast that you can never get rid of by hand of them. I'm gonna say it's probably what it's meant. You must find the nucleus hidden somewhere to get rid of it. Then I guess we can also get rid of this if we find the nucleus. They really want to drive home what you have to do. Or just return to the train quietly. That can't happen. Let's go look for the nucleus. The nucleus is the powerhouse of the pumpkin. Since the nucleus gives off light when you touch the vine, you'll be able to find it. Okay. Boop. Ah. The nucleus. Did I do it? Also, everyone check your discords. I touched it. I touched the nucleus. Green Forest Plains. Great, it's time to explore. Please don't use that word, explore. That word gives me anxiety. No thanks to your mother. Sprint. Okay. Sprinting uses stamina. Okay, this is normal walk, and this is sprint. Normal. Sprint. It does not feel much different, to be completely... Shake it! What did I get? A cranapple. I thought the mitochondria was the powerhouse, not the nucleus. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, but the nucleus is the powerhouse of the pumpkin. Cranapples. I don't know what I can... I'm just gonna... Oh my god, I'm gonna loot everything. Look at all the sticks! The shining tree is at the peak of the mountain, so go quickly if you want to see it. No! We must return to the train by tomorrow morning. I want to loot! It's a pot! What? Hello? Hello? No, stop! I want the pot! Man, Virgil is real pushy. Virgil is like, ooh, a well! That's not what Virgil is like, but... Can I do anything? I don't think I can do anything to the well. Look at the little acorn lamp! Oh my god! This game is adorable! I'm gonna take that stick. What's that? It looks like rocks, maybe? Yeah, I know, Virgil! Time has not passed. It is still 10 p.m. A hole in the ground. What is that? What did I do? It's shiny. Speaking of, can I get a link to the Discord? The one on the Twitch info doesn't work. Yeah. Yeah. That's my fault. I am eventually redoing the Discord, so the Discord's kind of sort of like shut. With all the hold on. With all of the like raids and stuff, I've been worried about having the Discord be so open, so I'm working on figuring out how to lock it down a little bit. I just need to actually do it. But there you go. That should be a good invite link. They're little bells. They jingle jangle. What's in this hole? Nothing. It's a bush. There's nothing in it. What is that? Oh my god. No, stop shaking that tree. What is this? I can't touch it, but it's so cute. What is that? A witch flower. Oh my god. Mountain. That's a bad thing, right? What? I always hated mountains. My leather gets worn out from all the wind. I'm gonna take these rocks. A butterfly. Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna go up here. Yeah, we gotta protect the child that is our void. What? Dangle mango! Maple herb. Whee! Firefly. Oh, I had a firefly in my room last night. I was laying in bed and I was like, what is glowing? Oh, the nucleus. How do I get there? I was like, what is glowing on my ceiling? So I turned the light on and it was a little firefly. I don't know how he got in my room. He was lost and confused. And apparently trying to mate with me? I think that's what happens when fireflies do their little blinky butts. They're looking for a mate. I don't know where he is now. Why are there so many things blocking the path? This must be a forest with many secrets. What's this? Looks like a barrier made with a witch pattern. Witch pattern? Is there a witch here? There was, or do you know how it works? School hammered it in my head. Shouldn't be an issue, long as it's drawn well. Same on how the moth got in your room? Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. I haven't seen my little moth buddy. It was a pretty little white moth, and I don't know. The cats probably ate it, unfortunately. What's that? Ooh. Okay, I'll be right back. What's over here? What's this? Oh, there's so many things. Look at this little ladder that's broken. It's so cute. Time still hasn't passed. Ooh, mountain summit. Look at that glowing tree. It's the gigantic shining tree, the one we saw from the train. This is a bitter grape tea tree. It's a lot of words. I don't think the tree is the one that's shining. Check this out, Virgil. There are a ton of butterflies on it. You're right. The butterflies seem to be glowing. These are blue moon butterflies. The butterflies give off a subtle moonlight. Ooh. The light from these butterflies has the same power as actual moonlight. That's why strange things always happen around these butterflies. Aren't they beautiful? A giant tea tree with butterflies glowing with moonlight. It's not just beautiful, it's an extremely fascinating sight to behold. Isn't this a pretty magnificent discovery? Did you know that those two are rare creatures? The tree and the butterflies? We need a soundbite of Jack Skellington singing, "What's this? What's this?" Basically, yeah. What? So what about it? The fact that those two are together is amazing. What about those two being together? It's amazing, duh. They're usually raised together artificially to get moonflower and lucerne ortu. Lucerne. Lucerne. Isn't that a brand of a body moisturizer? Like Lucerne cream? Lucerne ortu. It's uncommon for them to be together naturally like this. Anyway, we did find something, right? I guess so. I'll have to write a letter to the school later. Let's look around a bit more. Fill up the codex and all, right? Just don't be late. We must return to the train by tomorrow morning. Okay, let's go back the way we came up. There might be other strange things. It's still 10 p.m. Time has literally not changed. Oh, wait, what was the... What? Nope. Wait. Nope. Nope. This button. There we go. Retrace your path. Okay. Oh, I'm lost. I lost myself. I don't think I'll get a wink of sleep on the train. I wonder if there's any way I can sleep for tonight. No, what? What about the ground? The dirt and rocks should make for a nice bed. I've never thought of rocks and thought, ooh, bed. I have to blow my nose. Hold on. I'm back. Get it all out. That's not funny, Virgil. The blue moon butterfly we saw. You mean the ones I was chasing earlier? You might as well collect some for study purposes. You think I could just sneak up and grab it? Wait, do you remember what Mr. Gravier said? Death lives under the bed? What? What? Hey, welcome back, Emerald. Cookies and hot cocoa. What kind of cookies did you get? Draw it before you touch it. That's right. Ooh. Press and hold using quill button to draw. Once the gauge is full and drawing is complete, the subject's drawing will be recorded in the encyclopedia. Curving the bean like Angelina Jolie. You curved it so hard it hit Nightbot. Ooh, chocolate chip cookie. I love a good chocolate chip cookie fresh out of the oven. Approach it and use the quill to draw it in the encyclopedia. Oh, she's moving without me. Swap tools. Use quill. This is so cute. Yes, I had to look at what button was the two little squares. Blue moon butterfly. This pillow is pissing me off. There we go. Butterfly that emits a soft blue glow from absorbing moonlight. It's sensitive to sound, but will not easily go away unless it feels especially threatened. Nice. Warm up them cookies. Habitat and time of appearance. Tools for collecting. I thought that was a sickle at first. Collectibles that can be required. How to make collecting easier. Okay. Let's see. Now, do you see why you can't catch any right now? Yeah, because I don't have that. So you can collect them using a butterfly net. I don't have one right now. Not much you can do now then, but I want to do it right now. Impatience. Getting to the witch's house in Highline is more important. Humph. Let's go back down now. There's got to be something else that's fun. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Ha 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 ha. And she's so cute. I want to touch this nucleus. You can temporarily get rid of the vines with Weed Terminator Potion, but they'll grow back after a while. Huh, then what do I do? Find the core. It should be somewhere near the vines. Well, I don't have that potion. That's bullshit. I'm gonna get these rocks. My rock. Not your rock. My... Oh! I'm gonna draw it. Maple herb. Oh, this button. How to collect? Hand. Red herb that roots itself in clay is also called coward's grass because children pick the herb as a show of bravery. Well, then I'd call it bravery grass, right? I wouldn't call it coward's grass. Shake the Weed Terminator Potion 5 times and it won't come back. Neither will you. Unlike the plants that grow in soil, its roots are spread out wide, so try to pull it while shaking it at an angle instead of pulling it straight up. Alright. What is a pumpkin terrier? Oh my god. A tinkle spider. Put 2 squishy chub for it. Oh my god, this game is so cute. Okay. Oh my god. Can I climb down? I can. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. It's mine. You okay, Freckles? I hear you freaking out over the cuteness. It's all so cute. I love cute things. Oh wait, can I? Oh, okay, I can use neat. Love that. Oh, I should have taken my quill out. Damn it! What are these little babies? Anyone, look at these little babies. What is that? What are these little babies? Hello? What? Excuse me. Who were those babies? I want to... It's not letting me draw anything else. I want to draw that. Let me draw it. No? Okay. Also, time still hasn't changed. All those, like, warnings about being at the train... What was that? Oh. About being at the train before morning were not necessary. Witch flower. What does that say? I like how it just says wait 14. 14 what? Witches often use this flower when making things, hence the name witch flower. Grab its stem and give it a slight tug to pull it from the ground. Always give it a slight tug. Yeah, can I have that? Thank you. I want to know what those babies are. 14 pies. What? Is this a Pokemon? Look at that, Virgil. A shining white cat. Oh my god, I've never seen anything like that before. Ah! Where'd it go? Let's go after that creature. Yes, let's go. Get it. Where'd it go? Get the kitty, get the kitty, get the kitty. It's like a little ghost. No, come back. What's that? I think the cat dropped something and left. What's this? Looks like witch chalk. That thing you use to draw things like a pattern. It looks a little different from the one we were using at school. It's just a different packaging. I need the shaky text for Twitch to express my cuteness overload, right? It's the harbinger of doom. Can I draw this little bell? Oh, I can. I want to know what it is because it's really pretty. Silver star bell. Oh, I have to have a net? Silver bell-shaped flower also produces the mellow sound like that of a bell. The echoes of the flower evoke a melancholy feeling from within. The buds bloom only at night, and when there is light, the pollen that bursts from the bud is, as it flowers, can be collected. Okay, okay. She was using Walmart brand chalk. Oh, that awful chalk that, like, you try to draw with it and it just goes like, and it doesn't. Nope. It's too dark and worn down for me to see anything. I don't see any words, only pictures. Let's come back when it's brighter. No! This witch pattern seems to have been erased a bit. It won't work if it gets erased like this. You can draw the pattern again using the same colored witch chalk. Since I have the one I just picked up earlier, let's draw it again. Should I draw the witch pattern again using one witch's white chalk? Yes. Alright, I drew the witch pattern. I did it! Hello? Let's go get that kitty. It's a little house. Look, Virgil, there's a house. That's a witch's house, isn't it? It looks pretty old. I guess we can talk to the master witch here and stay there for a while. It doesn't look like there are people inside. If there's no one, I might stay for a while. Isn't it natural for an apprentice witch to be at the witch's house? That's true, but nothing, Virgil. Where's the cat? Show me the cat! Look at these little jack-o'-lanterns! Knock. Anyone there? Is anybody there? Hello? The engine room. Seems like nobody's here. Could be an abandoned witch's house. Says the witch administration can't figure out everything. Alright, let's go inside. Alright, we're breaking and entering, I guess. We just committed a felony. It really is an abandoned witch's house. Taking that into consideration, it looks okay. So I've drawn Virgil. Do you want me to draw you in a witchy scene wearing him with the glowing white cowl? Yes, please. That sounds really cute. Yes, please. Is there an old lady with questionable morals but a good heart and a couple crazy but cute pets who will all help you take down the government? There better be. That better be the storyline here. Although it's not that clean. Since the witch's house is managed on her own, it doesn't seem to be in a very good condition considering how dirty it is. But the bed looks fine. Okay. I guess I can just sleep here. This is safe. Well, since the witch's house is a public institution, what? It's okay to sleep one night or so. What? So you're saying in this world, a witch's house is a public institution, so anyone can just wander into your house at any time and be like, bitch, I'm sleeping in the bed. Wonder who will prosecute for a witch. Like, this just doesn't seem safe. This just doesn't seem safe. And it's better than sleeping outside. Why didn't we go back to the train? Actions such as collecting or sprinting use stamina. You can recover stamina spent by eating or sleeping. Okay. I'm gonna help clean. This house is a bit messy. We'll just sleep for one day. Who cares? No, I want to clean. Virgil, let me clean. Fine, I'll sleep. That's your daily The Owl House reference. What's The Owl House? Is that a book? I'm writing this in my notebook. I have my notebook now. These are games. Oh, right. The Disney. Okay. I have heard of that. Owl House Disney animation. Spiritual successor to Stephen. Oh, I didn't know that it was linked like I got ink on my hand now. I've heard things on Twitter about it. I think I can probably... Hey, Demetrio! They're gonna leave you! I can see if I can steal my sister's Disney Plus. I dreamt that I was sleeping on the train. All that effort not to sleep on the train, only to dream of just that. You should have just slept on the train. No, that's not it. I slept very well, actually. I can almost hear the sound of the train, though. Wait, isn't that actually the sound of the train? What? Really? Is it taking off already? Let's hurry. Oh. It really is a sound of a train. I think it's about to take off. Let's hurry back. I woke up just in time. Glad I didn't sleep in. Hustle, hustle. Oh, what is that? The train can wait. It's the squishy chub. Burrows and lives underground in groups of 2 to 4. As curious creatures, they approach people first should someone come near them. Pinching and squeezing their comfy cheeks will leave tufts of soft fur in your hands. Oh my god. Bunny slime. Look at it. Hold on. Oh my. Ah! Oh, it's going in its hole. Oh, this game. I'm coming, train. I had to squeeze the bunny. How the fuck do I get out of here?
Hi. Hello. I'm gonna squeeze you again.
Oh, it's so cute. How do I get out? The theme for this game is, oh my god, I love them. Yeah, basically, yeah, yep, Oh, okay. What is that? Where's the train? Haha, looks like that bird was imitating train sounds. But where's the train? It probably went to High Lion. Then what do we do now? Let's look around the area. I'm sure we'll find some clues. Why are you so calm? I've been through much worse with your mom. Oh. Look at this. Ah, look at him go. What is that thing? It's called the Gaga bird, like lady. They say it's a bit insane. Quiet, I don't want to hear it. It's your fault for oversleeping. Don't blame the Gaga bird. Fine, whatever, just be quiet. Virgil's seen some shit. A letter. How nice of them to leave a letter behind. I bet it's from the bartender. Let's see, I think it's from the bartender, yep. You're probably shocked to see that the train is gone. A witch suddenly appeared in the middle of the night and got rid of the prickly vines. They said they can't wait because the train was already delayed, so we had to leave. But don't worry, the train will come back, and there's a village nearby where I used to live. You can just spend some time there. There should be a sign in the forest, so take a look and go find the village. When you arrive at the village, please send Unite and Arden my regards. Bartender. You said there's a village, Virgil. Are you even a little upset that we missed the train? There's a village nearby. But I can't imagine where it would be. We explored the area quite a lot yesterday. It was probably too dark to see. Let's go look for it again. See if there's a sign as well. We did see a sign. How about cleaning the witch's house? We might have to stay there until we find the village. Okay. Please try not to sound so excited. We missed the train, remember? Right. You heard me, right? Well then, I might as well add more to the encyclopedia now. I love this game. This way leads to the engine room. If I go that way. Nope, can't go that way. What if I go this way? Alright, I have sprint. Nope. Clean the witch's house. Mention that there's a village nearby. Look for the sign. Draw with your quill. I have to log 3 more things. There we go. Change to my quill. Can I draw the apples? Nope. I can just acquire them. Time is no longer frozen. Oh, you're right. These little statue things are so cute. I'm just gonna get all these apples. Can I have more sticks? No? Okay. I've been denied sticks. Holy shit, time goes by real frickin' fast, huh? Dang. I blinked and it was like an hour progressed. Still nothing up here I can do. Hi. Come here. Squish, 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 squish. Squish, 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 squish. No, come back. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. I don't know what else I can put on my, I can use the quill for, because that made me jump. Everyone check your discords. Now here's the side. Is this the side for the witch's house? It's different from what I'm used to. It's because it's old. Alright. So, oh, okay, that's what it was. Hold on, everybody. Safe. And image. Browse. Look at that! That's so cute! You got his little stringies. That's adorable! Damn, that's so good. Thank you, Sugar, for sending that so I could share it. That's really cute. That's really cute. I love that you got his little strings. There's too much. It would take forever to pull all this using hands. Let's take a look in the bin over there. It might have the potion to get rid of the weed. Bin, bin, bin. Bin, bin. There's nothing here. Then we'll have to use another tool. Is there another tool? Yes, there's a wonderful tool. What's that? My hands. Yep. Clean. Nope. Oh, take a nap. That's kind of cute. What? Was there only one weed? Is that a weed? Hello? I guess there was only one weed. I wanted a special tool for one singular weed? Look, Ellie, it's a quest mark. All I see is dust and cobwebs that we had to clean up. Exactly. Let's find something useful while cleaning. She really messed up the house. It reminds me of your room. My room was cleaner than this. That might be so from a dust standpoint. Ooh, a notebook. Might be useful later. Okay. Nope, no sleep yet. Clean. I wonder where the witch is, the one who lived here. This place is probably very old. She must be eating and living well somewhere in Lucerne or two. Clean. Investigate. It's a witch bookshelf! Is the bookshelf itself... the bookshelf a witch? Technically, it's a bookshelf that the witch was using. That's the same as a witch bookshelf. I'm not going to read a book, though. I'm tired of books. A poisonous mushroom is better than a witch who doesn't read books. Okay. What does that mean? Because a poisonous mushroom kills just one person. Ah, stop nagging. I read enough books at school. Apparently you didn't read enough to know not to shake a potion 5 times. Witch history, the 12 plants, fun book of plants, gardening for witches. There's so many books on plants. I guess a witch who used to research plants was living here. I should store any books I get in here. All done cleaning. It's also messy in front of the desk over there, Ellie. Stop bossing me around like a teacher. I finally managed to get out of school. Oh, right here. There's some dust over there, Ellie. Don't leave food behind, Ellie. I told you not to go inside the principal's office, Ellie. You should have listened. Oh, this is a witch elevator? That's why you have to listen to the teachers. Let's hurry up and go down. What if there's a scary monster? You think so? Oh, I'm so excited! Whee! Oh, whoa! Whoa, look at this. This must be the dispensary. You can probably make potions with the proper tools. We should definitely do some cleaning. Whoa, cleaning again. Whoa, cleaning. What's that? Witchflower extract. What's that? My inventory's full. Damn it. Dust. This box looks pretty useful. I can put stuff in here. One of my pockets. Oh, that's handy. Move all. We'll put that, and I wasn't gonna use it. I was gonna move. Okay. We'll move that. And that, and the sticks. And that. Why can't I move that over? I probably need it for something. I'll pick that up now. You know what this is? It's an extractor. We used it so many times at school. It was a slightly smaller one, though. It would be hard to use. Look at the glass bottle underneath. That's true. It's broken. I'll need a friendly toad at least. What's that? I'll need to get a glass bottle first in order to use it. You need at least fix the extractor in order to make potions. Alright, let's go to the village first. And look for one. Okay. Okay, alright. I still don't know what he meant by looking for a toad, though. Look at that cauldron! I think it was made by the Blue Lightning Workshop. Its style is very traditional. I've only ever used the cheap cauldron at school. Finally, I get to use a good one. Do you remember how to use one? Of course! Expertly processed ingredients, the exact heat intensity, and the right ladling technique. Oh my god, that's a lot. At last, you'll end up with a proper potion. In order to craft potions, you need to follow the required ingredients, fire setting, and ladle direction. Carefully review the recipes in the encyclopedia. Oh boy. It's like cooking, mama. Potion mama. I'd play that. Oh shit, am I playing it now? I actually liked Teacher Olivia. Still, the cauldron looks fine. You'll be able to make a potion if you have the ingredients. The machine tools are in bad condition, though. Since there are some discarded ingredients, let's make the potion we need using them for now. Okay, let's focus on what we're doing now. But you said to make a potion! What? How do I open my encyclopedia again? Nope. There we go. Put 2 squishy chub fur in extractor and squeeze the juice. Put 2 witch flower in extractor and squeeze the juice. Set fire to stage 4. Okay, stir the ladle. Don't stir! Pour in the right vessel. Okay, so 4 and no stirring. Oh, okay. I need to pick these up. Hold on. So she's a potion track student. Hold on.
Hey. Harry.
Hold on.
You can't suck off your friends. Who can you suck?
I have a boy. My headset's not on. You wanna say hi? You smell like laundry detergent. Oh. Okay. Oh, we're stuck. Oh, okay. This is okay. Hello.
Here comes the
Boy! Hello, boy! Welcome! Here he comes! There he is! Here comes the boy!
It's the boy. Oh, say hi to your audience. Say hi to your loyal fans. You want to say something into the mic? Nope. We're leaving. Okay. Oh, we're gonna sit in front of the television. That works. He is sitting squarely in front of the monitor, being absolutely adorable. Sweet little boy. Okay, let's see if I can play. Let's see if I can play around him. Whoop.
You can do what to a chicken?
I almost went to the wrong thing for a second. Okay, this is a potion ingredient, isn't it? You've used them in school countless of times. Are witches usually this sloppy? Sloppy or not, they're careful with their ingredients. Then I guess this witch that lived here was really sloppy. Wow. You're insulting someone you don't even know. They could be dead. Or she was in a hurry. Why? Beats me. The spilled bottle, scribbled paper, and a book. What a mess. Just brush off the dust. Just brushing off the dust might take a lifetime. What's this? Lunar's oil. Looks like a recipe for potion. I guess it was used by the witch who was here. It reads, a potion with the power of the moon. The ingredients are moof flower and phoenix feather. Phoenix! Only very expensive materials are used. I'll use it someday. Let's have it ready for now. I can't read. There we go. There's also something underneath. Where? Oh, you're right. I don't know what kind of text this is. It almost looks like you could fold it to be one of those, like, fortune teller, things that you make in school. Those are fun. You learned it at school. It's the ancient witch language. Oh, bye, Harry. I love you. Goodbye. You mean I learned how to read these strange symbols? Your score wasn't bad either. I don't remember anything. Shall we take a look anyway? Looks like a recipe. It seems like moon's something. I have no idea. I got a headache. I feel that. Take a look if you remember later. Okay. Unreadable memo. Old memo written in an unintelligible language. I think I learned the language a while, but I can't remember. Yeah, I should put it away and revisit it later. This desk would be nice to use as a workbench later. There's no use for it now. Okay. The potion glows in a soft moonlight. Its lovely silvery light not only gives you the moon's power, but also useful to set a romantic mood. Ooh. Ooh. This is another one that's a not stir. That's sunlight, and that's lunar oil. Interesting. What's this? What's over here? A roaster? Ugh, I hate this thing. You have to put in the ingredients and just wait. It's awful. Can't you simply put them in and do something else while you wait? It seems to be in bad condition, however. Really? Oh yes, there's no handle for winding the spring. Where would I get a roaster handle? Maybe the village!
Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went.
I don't need the roaster since it's not needed for basic recipes, and there should be something when you get to the village. Yeah, the village comes first. By the way, there's nothing normal here. It would be rather strange to be normal when it's dirty like this. Still, the cauldron is fine. All done cleaning. I think we're pretty well equipped now. We can make potions now. Even though it's only half as good since it can't be processed. Let's try making some with the stuff we picked up earlier. Why? What do you mean why? Why not? I ask because people usually have reasons. Yeah. Open encyclopedia. Weed Terminator. View details. The recipe is shown in detail on the page to the right. So we need the squishy chub, the fur. We have to put it in the extractor and squeeze the juice. Witch flower and extractor and squeeze the juice. I think we picked up the extract, so we don't need to do that. Fire 4, don't stir, pour in the right vessel. This is what we read earlier. Okay. Yep. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Use the view ingredient information button to view its unprocessed collectibles form and its collection targets? Oh, okay. So what you need to get. Crafting order shown on the right. After processing the collectible, put the ingredients in the witch's pot and adjust the fire and label as needed to craft. There's so many steps. And I immediately forgot what I think it's... Try crafting wheat terminate potion using witch flower and squishy chub. Okay. So. This one. It was supposed to be 2. This one. Oh, is this 2 out of 1? Okay, I'm paying attention. And then I have to set... Oh, it's not letting me... Okay. I guess the fire and the no stir is already set, and I'm not allowed to touch it. Ooh. Ah! Did you see the little cloud face? Weed Terminator Potion. To make best use of this potion, it is best to know what unwanted plant you are targeting. It is most effective on garden weeds. Nice! The Stubborn Weed Extermination Potion is complete. It's a potion for removing weeds. Anyway, it's ready. Let's look for the village now. You must use it carefully since there are no more ingredients. Okay, don't worry. You must throw it at the little honey pumpkin and make sure to remove the nucleus as well, because Weed Terminator Potion is just a temporary measure. Got it. I can't wait to fuck this up. You can use quick slots to quickly use potions, select the potion of choice, equip it, and then use it. Hello? No. I'm pressing my buttons. Alright. Whatever. Man, it's 12:30 already. You can now save and load from the cabinet on the first floor of the witch's house. Oh. What should I do? Save. Saved. Equip potion. Aim, throw all the... Okay. Harry's playing with the catnip toy. He also stretched out his leggy real good. You can now take naps. You cannot take naps at night. You can only take a nap once per day. Always safe. Always safe. I will never again pull a Titanic and not save. Hello, little squishy buns. I have no idea where... Oh, I have to find the sign, I guess. That will take me to the village. I guess that's the goal. What's over here? Oh! It's a waterfall, but I can't get over there. Okay. The village will be around here. Okay. No, oh, what? Oh, not up here. Okay. Apparently, I'm not allowed to go up there. That's nice. We love that. So I need to find some of those pumpkin... What is that noise? What is that? Nothing. Looked like a little... Oh, a sign! I'm easily distracted in this game. Ooh. Okay, so up is Witch's house. That's the village. That looks like Spooky Forest. Mountain, which we went up. Okay. The town lies to the east of here. I guess people do live around here. Alright, let's head east, but seems to be blocked by something over there. That's true. Little Honey Pumpkin. That's a cute... I want to call someone Honey Pumpkin. Equip potion. Aim. How... Oh. Hold up. How... Okay. Throw while aiming. Here it goes. Oh. Oh. It didn't throw it properly. Well, it happens. I thought we'd need it, so I had one hidden. God. I thought I fucked up. I thought I fucked up. Okay. Really? How? Don't ask how. The atmosphere... Where... The atmosphere will become awkward. Where did Virgil hide that? Be careful this time. Again, the atmosphere might become awkward. Okay, equip potion. But where... Okay, and then... Here it goes! Good, I think it's working properly. Let's pass by quickly and find the nucleus in the meantime. It's right there! The nucleus is the powerhouse of the honey pumpkin.
Hello?
Ah, this isn't a village. Look over there, Ellie. It's a prickly vine this time. It's so huge and thick. That's what she said. Oh no, what do I do with the extractor? First, take a look around here. Hello? Hello, do you live in the town? Nature is so beautiful. That's not what I asked. What? Aren't the trees beautiful? Their green leaves are so pretty. You're pretty! Aurea. I like how she keeps little, like, rolled up rugs in her bosom. The fuck is that critter? Right? It's giving me, the hairy buffalo from Avatar. I've never really watched Avatar. Who's the hairy buffalo? Who's the hairy buffalo with the thing on it that they ride? Appa, thank you. Or Appa? Abba. Dancing Queen. This does look like some sort of bear owl. Oh, sure. Nature is so breathtaking. You must love nature. How can you not? Okay, I'll be back. Walk under the blue sky and experience nature. She must really love nature. I was also thinking Appa or Cora's polar bear dog. Oh, right. I remember seeing the polar bear dog. So much that she can't have a conversation. You should respect her interests. I think it's more of an obsession. Something didn't feel right. You think she's cursed or something? A curse that doesn't allow her to talk about anything except nature? The curse of a nature lover? That doesn't make sense. There are lots of quirky witches out there. The curse-lifting candy that can lift the curse should be a basic recipe. Oh, but we can't use the machining tool now. I must process what's been collected to make a potion. What should I do? You picked up several ingredients at the workplace earlier, didn't you? Those would be enough to make curse-lifting candy. And did you see what's next to her over there? Next to her what? A glass bottle that would be perfect as a glass extractor bottle. Where? Literally next to you. I see it. Wow, you weren't kidding. All right, now let's make curse-lifting candy to lift the curse. And to receive that glass bottle as a reward. That would be nice. First, let's check on the candy that can lift the curse in the book. But I also want to talk to this guy. Hello? Hello? No? Hello? She was a little too close to that weed potion. Killer Queen is better than Dancing Queen. Abso-fucking-lutely. I will agree on that. I also love that we're just assuming that she's cursed. Instead of just, like, super happy to, like, be out in the wild. What's this? But I feel like I don't have the extractor yet, right? But, oh, I have the extracted things. Right. Take a look at that huge prickly vine. Oh, okay. I'm being yelled at by the hat. Wow, look at this huge prickly vine. Wow, they really are. They are really big. Too big for the weed terminator potion, I think. We'll have to do something else. Weed whacker. We'll have to stay at the witch's house for a while. Okie dokie, smokies. Wisteria. Oh, that's a pretty name for a town. Look at all these quest things. Who you toddin'? Alexa, Todd Howard will not be coming into chat. Stop calling for Todd. He's a busy man. Did you guys see that even though there's like, how many planets did they say that you could visit in Starfield? There's only like 4 major cities, I think it was announced. Hold on, let me look this up. I don't want to give bad news. I wrote Starford. Oh, my phone said no. My phone just says, look at this guillotine. Alright, use the web. Use the web browser. Starfield. Cities. We got 4 main cities. But you can go to like 1,000 planets. Apparently New Atlas is supposed to be the biggest city. I'm gonna be very curious about that game. I do have to say I'm really glad that... Oh, time is ticking. And I'm sitting here talking. Oh, the sun's going down. It's really pretty. I do have to say that I'm really happy that it'll be on Game Pass. So I don't have to pay for it. Go to the workplace. It'd be funny. It was funny. I got a giggle out of your Todd. Yep. So is that and that. How do I... Oh, okay. Oh, that's... Okay. I already forgot. Stage 3 and don't stir. Stage 3, no stir. And craft. Look, look, look. Ah, it's so cute. Eating the candy lifts weak courses. I know this. I hope someone's keeping track for the dev of the spelling mistakes. It's tasty and occasionally enjoyed as a snack. What happens if you're not cursed and you eat it, though? I wonder if this has a mechanic like Stardew, where if you like stay out too late, you pass out. What is that? No, you have to stay. I must draw you. It's the pumpkin terrier. Lives off of pumpkin-type plants, oftentimes covered in pumpkin vines. It loves to play, so it will try to play hide-and-seek if you attempt to collect from them. Try to remove all vines wrapped around it if you are curious about its true appearance. Come here! No! Come here! No! Come here! No! No! No, wait, hold on. Wait. Oh! I did it! That's a Pokemon! Jack Russell Lantern. Thank you, Alexo. You automatically get enrolled into a strong course at the Witch's School. No, come back. Sprint. Sprint. No! I'm just imagining you tickling it. Well, you gotta tickle the fur off of it. Oh, I wanna... Am I gonna have to throw, like, the weed killer on it to see what it looks like? Also, it's now 7 p.m. I'm lost! How do I get back to that lady? Oh, the stairs. Hi, I have candy for you. Shall I give her the curse-lifting candy? Shove it down her mouth. Throat. Would you like to try this? May the blessings of nature be with you. Hello? Yes, hello! Am I speaking properly now? Yes, I think so. Wow, thank you so much. To hell with nature! Fuck nature, am I right? I guess it really was a curse. We were just making a educated guess. I could tell that the old man I met in the western jungle was suspicious just by looking at him. Yet I simply couldn't ignore such a well-made wooden image of a monkey. I get it. Sometimes you just see a really nice wooden monkey and, you know, you can't help yourself. After I bought it, I could only talk about praising nature. I tried to speak backwards, right, but I could only praise nature. Pure torture. I hope nature just rots and dies. This is who started climate change. Yep, right here. Still, I'm glad the curse was easily removed. Oh, thank you so much. My name is Aurea. How long has it been since I said my name? My name is Ellie. I'm an apprentice witch. Oh, did you come to this town to be an apprentice? I was on a train, but I got off for a moment and it left. You didn't get off for just a moment. We got off and took a night's rest. Oh dear. I was about to enter the town, but it's blocked off by some prickly vines. Damn nature! Thankfully, we found an empty witch's house nearby, so I've been staying there. Oh yes, there's a witch's house here. That's good. I have business in the village too, but the vines stopped me. Nature be damned. I'll be here for a while, so let me know if you need anything. Okay then, can I ask you a favor? Not a favor, but a fair price. What do you need? The tools were broken when I was trying to use the dispensary at the witch's house. Do you have any tools or parts? What kind of tools or parts do you need? I need a glass bottle for the extractor and a roaster handle for winding the roaster. Wait a minute. I'll look for them. Sure. But Ellie, do you have any money? I do. Oh, we do. Mom gave me pocket money when I came out. How much? Think you'll be able to buy witch's tools with just enough pocket money to buy a snack or two? Is that so? What if I don't have enough money? Well, maybe she'll let you have it for a smooch. You never know. Given that I've been fighting people about flowers all week, I'm gonna fight Aurea. Let's go. Catch me outside. Just you and me. No owl bears allowed. And we're gonna fucking take down the witch. Since you have tools, make and sell potions or something. You can also sell candies now. But, yeah, if we can't get to the village, who's gonna buy them? I found it. Take this. I got the bottle. How much is this? Oh, never mind. This is return for breaking my curse. Wow, thank God. Unfortunately, I don't have any roaster handle for the roaster. I see. Will you be staying at the village? If so, I'll bring it next time. I'll sell it at a proper price then, however. Good, please bring it then. Okay, I'll write roaster handle in the memo. Oh, and take this too. Ooh, healing candy. Since the price for the bottle earlier wasn't enough, I'll give this to you as well. Thank you. Sure, come back next time. Now we'll be able to fix the extractor. But are you really going to stay in this village? I should until the train comes. Really? I have no choice. What else are we gonna... Yeah, what else are we gonna do? No, I mean, are you really going to leave when the train... Oh. Put it on layaway. I know of, like, one store that still does layaway. That... I'll decide when that happens. Let's just fix the extractor first. Thank God that whole conversation did not take any time. I still haven't... It said I had like 3... I needed to jot down 3 more things. Whee! Whee! Look at me run! Look at me run! I love the lights. This game's so fucking cute. I know I keep saying it, but I can't help it. I should save. 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 Okay, there we go. Jeez, woman. Fast as fuck, boy. Oh, it's here. Should I use the glass bottle? Yes. Now I can use the extractor. Or the extractor. Has it been saying extractor this whole time and I've been saying extractor? Didn't you want to go to the village? You should remove the gigantic prickly vine. That's true, but it seems impossible to get rid of that huge thing with the recipe I have now. The basic recipe does seem kind of inadequate. What's your plan? Oh, no, it does say extractor. Okay. Now that the extractor has been fixed, you'll be able to make potions from the basic recipes. If you make Weed Terminator potion, you can get rid of Little Honey Pumpkin. I'll be able to go to the places that have been blocked. A little more, yeah, so the forest. Let's look through the forest. There must be something. That's what I'm saying. At what point do I have to go to sleep? I want to see how this works. Well, I'll probably have to get the stuff out of the chest, huh? Oh, I'll move that over. Whoops. No, how do I... Hello? Oh, there we go. The beans have no game tonight. It's not a spelling problem, it's a feature. That, and then we'll move that, and then... what's that? Wait, what's this? Oh, it's just another chest.
Never mind.
How do I... No. 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 What? No. What? Can't... Okay, view controls. Open inventory. There we go. Healing candy. How did I hit every button except for Y? Witch flower, maple herb. Squeeze the juice. Let's squeeze some juice. The fur of a... Okay, yes. Press and hold to manufacture. Let's do it. Look at her jump. Whee! Yeah. Who knew you could make juice from fur? Jump! Cute! I thought I got maple herbs. Maybe I need more than just the one? That would probably make sense, huh? I can't make terrier fur extract yet, though. Alright. Ah, shit, it's 9 p.m. I want to save. Again. What should I do? Save. Save. There we go. Sleep. So I wake up at 8. Sure. Grown, you just woke up. Why do you look dead already? I think I had an important dream, but I can't remember it. Seemed like something important. Like the principal's sermon? That's something I don't want to think about again. That little screen was really cute. I probably should have made... Weed Terminator, this one. Stage 4, don't stir. I need the squish chub and the witch flower, which I put away because I wasn't paying attention. Squish chub. Move. All. Witch flower. Perfect. And then we make a potion. I got this! Look at me! I'm a witch! 4 and no stir. Craft. The little happy cloud is the best fucking thing ever! Do it again! Make it! It's so happy! Okay. So we gotta go, we're gonna go explore, I guess, is what we're doing now. I'm gonna take a sip. Happy gay cupcake. Night otaku! I don't know how long I've been muted for, but anyway, I'm blowing my nose again because I'm snotty. Have a good work. Alright. Waking up against my... What? Oh, okay. What? It's a purple loot crow! A crow? Witch! Caw! It spoke? It's a witch's crow. Oh, it's a witch's crow! That's what Virgil just said. The witch returns! The witch returns! This is my first time coming here, though. The witch returns! Not exactly a listener, is he? Goods and services! Caw! Goods and services! Witch's catalog! The witch's catalog? I've always wanted to try it out. You need to head towards Highline, young lady. But I can't just starve until I reach the village. After I find the village, I'm going to make sure I try it out before I go to Highline. Limited time only. Register now for a gift. Caw! Try the witch's catalog. Try the witch's catalog. They're handing out gifts as well. Plus, it's the limited time only. Caw! Gift. Multi-purpose glue, kitchen accessories, a spork. In any case, I need the witch's catalog. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have it in a pinch. You can buy ingredients or potion recipes from them. All right, let's register for now. Thank you. Caw, thank you. Visit employee. Visit employee. Caw, visit employee. When? Work finished. Work finished. Closed for the day. Closed for the day. All right. So suddenly? It's not easy getting the message across to witches' crows. Then I guess I should keep searching for the village. You never know when the witch's catalog will show up. Let's stick to the plan and find the village. What the fuck just happened? Also, that took an hour and 40 minutes. What? What did that... Apparently that crow was gonna give me a fucking catalog, and then it just took off. Where's my catalog, crow? I'm gonna take that stick. Burb. The little burb has a little sprout on its head. Look at it, it has a little flower. Sprout bird. A common bird found in the green forest. The sprout on its head will shrivel up or bloom with flowers. They drop their flowers behind should you scare them away. If well fed, they will bloom lots of flowers. Boo! What does the bird flower do? Likely arrive in mail or by carrier crow. A second witch's crow just stole your credit card information. I probably should have drawn the flower. Sneaky, sneaky. Aw. Man, they scare real fast, huh? Oh. Aw. Man, okay. The flowers die real quickly. So the babies in the bush are marble statues or people frozen by Medusa, right? Medusa came and just froze a lot of babies. I don't know if I've... So I drew a maple herb. I don't know if I can... If I have to draw the mango? I guess not. feel like Mario on the levels where he's clinging to the, like, fencing. I don't know what, as a kid I loved those levels. There was just something, like, visually interesting about having this character who was, like, side-facing for most of the game to suddenly be, like, back to. Don't have the right chalk. Oh, it's one, okay, one of those things. A cloud! Can I not go up here? Whoa! Hello! What's this? Hello? No? I can't, okay. Apparently this is a look no touch flower. That's no weed. What was that? A Rittering. Rittering? That's a cute name. Why was it buried there? Someone could have buried it. Or it could have been sleeping. You're gonna have to be more specific than that. There's not much that's known about Ritterings. Well, other than the good fortune if you find one. Yeah, I guess it did leave behind a gift of sorts. Try to spot them while you're wandering around. Okay, I'll look for more. Why did it leave? Where's my gift? Where's my gift? What? What is it? Oh. View info. Black acorn with white stripes, a thin red leaf in the shape of a ribbon rests on top. It's used as a rare ingredient. That's cool. It's real. It looked like a mandrake. A little naked mandrake running off. And go, nope. Virgil, look at that. What? Where? What? Oh! It's grown so much. It wasn't that big a while ago. That must be an adult honey pumpkin. Could you use the quill with that flower? We must get rid of its new place since we haven't been... Oh! I know what flower you meant. Collect the required ingredients, process them, then make the potion. Say that you don't know, tries to quill it up. It's simple because I've made it once before. Don't forget to remove the nucleus if you want to avoid repeating the same thing. Okay, quiet. I'm going up to see what... See if I can quill that flower. Apparently I cannot quill the flower. That's annoying. That was a good guess. It's probably one of those things where I'll have to, like, just come back and do something with it. Also, I don't remember what was in the other flowers. Oh, right there. Is this a ritter? Can I quill it? No. Ready? Let's look at the little naked baby. Look at it. It's not a naked baby. It's literally an acorn. Did you see him? He was like, "Duh!" Oh my god. Hold on. I want to go try to scare... Shit. I want to scare one of these birds. And see if I can... Shit! Damn it. I hesitated. Okay. We terminate... I forgot that. There we go. Aim. Aim and fire! Let me in! Let me in! Lemon! There we go. There! Fuck your leaves. Hey, Fister! Piece of rock? Wait, what? Okay. Welcome. Aw, thank you, visitor. Anyway, we're playing this really cute game called Witch in the Woods. Little Witch in the Woods, Fister, because we just wanted to chill. We're just chilling. We're just chilling today. It's been a day. Look at that poor little fox. What is that poor little fox doing? Hello? Little fox? Why are you tied up? Also, how is it 4:10 p.m. already? Little friend? Rub-rum. Wow, Virgil, there's someone stuck in the spider web. I think he's lost consciousness. Look at his big eyes. Is he even alive? I don't know. Look at him. He's gonna get eaten. No. We cannot let him get eaten. They woke up. Who? I'm Ellie, an apprentice witch. A witch? Wow, this is my first time seeing an apprentice witch. It's my first time seeing someone caught in a spider web. Hee. My name is Rub-rum. I live in the village with my grandma, but now I'm stuck in a big spider web. He doesn't seem to understand the gravity of his situation. A big spider web means there's a big spider nearby. Yeah. Gasp. You be quiet. Don't worry, you'll be fine. I'll help you down. You have to be careful when dealing with spider webs, Ellie. It looks pretty strong. One wrong move and you'll get stuck in yourself. Then what do? Maple herb works best against insects. Just one maple herb should be enough. If it is maple herb, I have it. Like this. We saved him! Are you okay? Yeah, probably. Oh, can you walk? Okay. Then let's go to the witch's house together. I have a friend! Traveling partner! More stone babies in the bush. Oh, went too far. How do I... There we go. Oh, look at his big ears. Which way do I go? Apparently not that way. Sorry. Fox, where are you going? I gotta Damn it. Ah! Oh. I want another one of those flowers. I should go check on... Oh, what happened? Are you okay? Are you hurt? I can't walk because my legs hurt. You're probably up there for too long. Then I'll give you a hug. I'll give you treatment at the witch's house. Okay. I'm carrying him like a little baby. Hold on, little buddy. Oh, shit. I will get this fucking... Hey, I got one. Apparently, okay. I can't... Oh, because I'm holding him, I can't do anything. God damn it. I wonder if it will be there in the morning. I can kind of sprint, but it's more like regular walking pace. I love that they just turned him sideways, right? Isn't it heavy? Of course! Really? Just stop talking. I feel like I'm getting slower. Our village is just a little further from here, but you cannot pass now because of the prickly vines. Yeah, we know! Let's go to the witch's house for now and find a way. Yeah! Little friend! I have a little friend. We're here! Wow, a witch's house! Thanks! I have a buddy, a little buddy. Nope. 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 This was a mistake. Oh wait, I bet I have to make a candy. How do I make this? Witch flower and maple herb. I don't know. I have maple herb. I don't think I have enough witch flower, though. Yeah, I only have 1 witch flower. Well, while I'm here, I'll do this. Oh. Move that over. Move. Okay. I want to find more acorn buddies. They're really fucking cute. I find the noise of... Why do I find that noise so satisfying? It's really squishy. It's real squish, 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 squish. Anyway, I meant to talk to you, and then I went downstairs. How's your leg? It still hurts a bit. I have to hurry up and get back to the village. If not, Grandma will scold me. Okay, leave it to me. I'll get rid of that huge prickly vine. Wow, really? I'll make sure to get you back to your village. Don't worry. Okay, thanks. Oh, before that, I should treat your leg. Rub. Wait here a moment. Right? What? My leg still hurts. Any interesting stories? What kind of tea do you like? I like a sweet tea. I like sweet tea. Also, I like sweet tea, but I like bush apple tea and witch flower tea as well. But you shouldn't drink too much sweet tea. They say it will rot your teeth. Okay, I'll be careful. All right. Chit chat. Oh, yes. Yeah, I like it. Wow, let's drink some tea later. I'll give you some delicious tea. Yeah, okay. You have any... I don't have any tea brew. Apparently, Rub is just all about tea. He is on that tea life. I had to go get more of that, the witch's leaf thing. This, right here. There we go. My man said, tea? Hi. Squish, 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 squish. I immediately got distracted. Ah, they're so cute. Hi. No. No. There we go. What? Where'd the fur go? Did I get it? Where'd it go? I was denied the fur. What the shit? That's baloney. And not even the good kind of baloney. That's the, like, 99-cent baloney that you're pretty sure could be people. A little fox baby that just makes tea and looks cute. Sign me up, right? If I were to be a creature in some sort of fairy tale land, I would also want to be a little tea fox. Look at the creepy eyes. Come here. Come here. No. You will give me your fur. Ah, there we go. Run, 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 run. Wait, what was that? Oh, just shaking. Okay. I thought it had like a hole in it, and I thought something was gonna come out of the hole. Hello. Oh, I was feeling... Yeah, well... Hi. My mom's here. Yeah. You wanna say hi? No. You don't wanna say hi? Okay. Good night. Let's go make that candy. What's bird flower water? Oh, 'cause the bird flower, right. Squish. No more. Okay, I think that should be everything. 2 witch flower, 2 maple. Oh wait, no, just okay. Yep. Set fire to 4 Stir ladle right. So 4 and right. 4. And then we go... Right. Right? It would be right, because it's in the right. Well, if I get it wrong, I have more ingredients. Looks like I did it correctly. Candy that quickly heals light wounds, though it looks delicious, it has a strange taste. What it tastes like? What does it taste like? What's considered a strange taste? Would you like to try this? Wow, what's this? Is this candy? Yeah, it's a candy to heal your leg. Wow, thanks. It looks delicious. Thought he wasn't going to take it because it's not tea. This tastes awful. It's good for your health. How's your leg? Well, I think I feel better. Thanks, Ellie. Excuse me, the candy tastes awful. So how did you get caught in the spider web? I just came to the forest to play for a little bit. But time flew by. It seems to happen in this game. I get it. And by then, the giant prickly vines were covering the way. I was looking for another path when I heard the sound of a train. Oh, it must be the one I was riding, or it was the Gaga bird. It tastes like chloroform. Yeah, Marty, you definitely would know what a strange taste is. I was thinking it might have, like, that super medicinally, almost like licorice taste. I went towards the train, and a strange bird suddenly started chasing after me. It was the Gaga bird. Must have been that bird, not the train. It was that bird. I went into a deep place as I was running away. Then I found a treasure map and got caught in a spider web as I was trying to pick it up. A treasure map! I saw a picture of a skeleton through the bushes. I saw in a children's book that it's a sign of pirates leaving their treasures. Shall we go check? What about the gigantic prickly vine? Oh well, we can't do much about it yet. It wouldn't hurt to try. Let's go. Ellie, can I follow you too? Wouldn't it be better to rest a little more? I'm bored since I'm at home all the time. What do you say? Yay, traveling partner. I don't know how late is too late. I might as well sleep. I don't know if at some point I'll... Ah! Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Any interesting story? We don't have to have the tea conversation again. What do I have? On second thought, I should probably drop some stuff off so I free up my inventory a little. You mean aniseed? Yeah, basically. I would think that that might be... Whoops. How? I thought it... Okay. I would think that that would be similar. Because it does have that, like, it's... Okay. Hello. Hi. Yeah? Hello. Meow. Chat, are you hearing that?
You can't suck off your friends. Who can you suck?
Hi. You saying hi to everybody? Oh. You gonna lay on my lap? Oh. Okay. You really, you really can't. You can't sit in front of the monitor. I cannot see. I cannot see. Just sit on my lap. It'll be okay. Hi. Aw, poor Nightbot. It's getting a real beanin' today. Yeah. Can I play my game? Will you be okay sitting like this? Does this work? Does this work for you? What? You smell like teriyaki. What? First you came in here smelling like laundry detergent. Now you smell like teriyaki sauce. What have you been up to? You got secrets? He won't share his secrets. He won't share his teriyaki secrets. Alright, let's go back to gameplay.
You can do what to a chicken?
Alright. Cat has been on adventures. Yep. Knowing him, absolutely. Harry, you go on the best adventures. Whoa! Red... What you doing, bud? Rubrum, let's go. What is that? Oh. What is that? I guess those are just weeds that I... Okay, when I had to go pick up weeds, these did not give me the option of picking them up. Hi. So one time, Mr. Man here managed to sneak out of the house. We didn't catch that he was gone until it was around like supper time, and he was not coming for his supper, which is very, very rare. This cat is not only always on time for supper, but usually an hour ahead and will start screaming at you if you do not give him his supper on time. Or like he wants his supper like an hour early, always. So anyway, he didn't come for dinner. So then it became a where has Harry gone game. Where's my little fox buddy? And, oh, is he trapped? Oh, no, oh, okay. You gonna come out? Aren't we adventuring together? I am confused. Did I break it? Is he broken? Oh. Anyway, Harry... Yeah, so Harry was missing. Couldn't find him. And he, stayed missing for 3 days. I thought for sure... I'm just going to restart the game because I thought that he was supposed to come with us. I thought for sure that he was going to be gone. I mean, we like scoured the house. We scoured outside. Could not find him. And then my mom, this was like the third day, my mom and I were out somewhere and my sister called and she's like, I just saw Harry. He was sitting outside in the backyard in the sun. So we were like, oh, thank God he's alive. And we ran home. I grabbed his chicken treats and I was shaking his chicken because we couldn't see him again. And I was running around the house. And that little butthead, yeah, I'm talking about you. This little butthead had decided that he just really liked chilling under the porch. And was making like the saddest little like meow meow. Oh, there you are. Like little meow noises. So I thought he was gone. Like I was so sad. And I managed to grab him, brought him inside, and he like woofed down a can and a half of food. But that's the story of how Harry had a great adventure outside. Why does they die so fast? Damn it. There was also a time that at the place we lived in before this, somehow he got outside and we didn't know. He's Houdini. Harry Houdini. He got outside, no one knew he was outside, and the only way that we knew that he had been outside is because the bathroom window was open and the oh my god, what's the word? Why am I thinking shield? It's not shield. The screen of the bathroom window was torn, but going like in, like as if something from outside was going in. And we're pretty sure it was him. Because Gracie is terrified of the outside. Like, she will, if you have, like, a door open, she will just scream at the outside. You don't have the right chalk. What's that? A boom potion? I even went to a hidden library because I wanted to make it. I'm so lucky to find this here. They don't normally use a skeleton design as a symbol of luck, right? The important thing now is I have something to blow things up with. Yes, let's give a bomb to the child that shook a potion and almost burnt the school down. You're super excited. Then shall we go try it? What am I... Oh, we're blowing up the vines. I got it. I miss this feeling. Do you plan to destroy everything on top of getting into trouble? Hey, what do you take me for? Boom potion. Don't you feel the almighty power just from the name? When in trouble, throw it. Check your discords. Oh! Sugar, this is cute. Sugar, do you mind if I share the sketch? I won't share it unless you give the A-OK, since it's just the sketch part of it. Nice, okay. Open. Nope, I want to save. And please. Boop, boop. Okay, and boom! It's so cute. Look at the happy cloud and the little bunnies. And the little Hello Kitty. That is adorable. That's so cute. I'm so excited to see that. That's freaking cute. Sometimes it takes boldness to overcome a crisis. Don't you think it's strange that a boom potion was dropped in that secluded forest? Someone might have hidden it thinking that it's a treasure like rub rum. Or someone might have spilled it. The boom potion? Ugh, I don't know. The important thing now is the boom potion is in my hands. Go boom potion! Oh, okay. Wow, it won't even budge. It must be stronger than the secret door in the principal's office. What are those fragments? Huh? Where? Around your feet. Can I quill? No. Just acquire. Look at this, Virgil. It's a prickly vine fragment. It seems to have worked a little bit, but the vines appear to have grown back pretty fast. We might be able to figure out exactly what these prickly vines are. These prickly vines aren't even in the codex. How are you going to figure that out? Eat it! Well. Oh, wouldn't a person living around here know something? Let's show the fragment to someone and ask them about it. Oh, this is when we do the investigating. Hey, you! Any interesting stories? No, but let's talk about this. Is this a prickly vine fragment? Fascinating. Do you happen to know something about it? No, I don't. Oh, okay. And all Rub Rum knows is be cute, drink tea, and get trapped in spiderweb. Ori is gonna yell about nature again. Do you need anything? Show. Oh, is this a fragment of that prickly vine? Yes, that's right. Do you know something? No, I don't know anything about prickly vines either, but I have something that might be helpful. Something that might be helpful? Ta-da! A universal product appraisal machine. Excuse me? Wow, what's that? It's a tool made by some witch. With the power of the moonstone embedded here, you can find out the identity of any object. Really? Then hurry up and try it. I don't usually do this for free, but since you lifted my curse, I'll do it for free this time. Wow, that's great. All right, here it goes. Oh. Hot take! Ewan McGregor is a better Obi-Wan than Alec Guinness. Thank you, Marcus, for the biddies. You know, I mean, I agree. I fucking love Ewan McGregor. I have loved... It's Harry Stale. I have loved him for, like, since, you know, I knew of his existence. His, him as Christian in Moulin Rouge is one of my favorite things ever. I do have to say, though, I think it's an interesting take, but it's one of those things I feel that, like, man, my glasses are dirty. There wasn't much Alec Guinness as Obi-Wan, so we're kind of, at least as far as I know. So I feel, you know, you're getting far more Obi-Wan with Ewan than Alec Guinness. So it might, you know, that might kind of bias you to saying that Ewan is the better Obi-Wan. That's just my thought. I don't know enough about Star Wars, and obviously your opinion's your opinion. And I support it. I don't have an opinion either way, except for the fact that I just love Ewan McGregor. But yeah, no, I support your opinion, but I can also see why it might be skewed that way in terms of, like, you know, there's just more of Ewan as Obi-Wan than Alec Guinness. Harry, I can't see. Sweet child, little boy. I cannot see my game. You need to move. Yeah, I know. You're upset about it. Huh, what? The prickly vine fragment has disappeared. That's strange. Why did it disappear? Maybe because of a grudge against nature. No, that's not possible. This tool just shoots moonlight. I didn't have to react like that, but I bet we have to use moonlight. And analyzes the reflected light. There are no plants that just get killed by moonlight, right? A plant that gets killed by moonlight? It seems like something's coming up in my mind. Think, Ellie, this is something you learned in school. Oh, I remember now. Avoiding the moon. They're plants that get killed by moonlight. That's right, this prickly vine definitely avoids the moon. That's why it died in the moonlight. But has the moon not been out? I think I've also heard of plants like this. I'm glad the tool is working fine. Thank you. I think I can get rid of the prickly vines now. No, I'm the one who should be thankful. Work hard. Do you need anything? What are your stories? Do you know when I feel the happiest while working as a peddler? I'm assuming it's when it's profitable. When I see the product properly, I feel best when I find something precious among the things laid out randomly at the country market. Then isn't it a big gain? You can buy it cheap and sell it. I can't do that. A good product must be bought at a good price. But the other person didn't know. But I knew. What if you're wrong? Then I have only my poor eyes to blame. Aren't you being too nice in doing business? It's been a really long time since I've heard that I'm nice. Don't worry, it's a matter of my convictions rather than how nice I am. I earn enough to get by. Do you need anything? Let's talk more. There are more dangers in the jungle than in the desert. Why? Because you can't hide in the desert. Yeah. You can't cross the horizon even if you run for half a day. In the jungle, it disappears before your eyes even if you take only 5 steps. In a deep forest, you must be careful because plants and animals become smart as well as people. Okay. You don't have any items! But you sell stuff. That's your whole gig. Hi. Hello. I really want to... Where are those birds? So I want to see if I... Well, I guess it doesn't say that I need to draw the little bird flower, because I guess I have it as the sprout bird. So then never mind. I keep thinking that I needed to, like, get the flower and then quill it, but I guess I really don't. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, it said, like, search. Investigate. Alright, let's get this started. The moonflower. What? Oh, people have died from reading too many books, haven't they? So much for all that confidence. I actually have a disease that kills me if I read too many books, you know? Stop complaining and keep searching. You've only gone through 3 books so far. Only? Come on, look at the size of these books. Why didn't we have Rubrum help? It's too much work. Can't you read instead? You sure you want to do that? Of course, we're friends, right? Looks like the next few lines are about the moonflower. What? Really? Let's see here. Bitter grape tea tree. Bitter grape tea tree. That's the tree we saw at the summit. The glowing one. The glow came from the blue moon butterflies. The tea leaves. Blah, blah, blah. Tastes like grapes. Strong bitter taste. Oh, here it is. Blah, blah, blah. It's also famous for its flowers. The moonflower. Moonflower. So it was here. There's still more information. It gathers moonlight most of the time, and on moonless nights, the moonflower blooms. A moonless night? Time for the bitter car! It all comes back around. But the tree at the summit had blue moonflower butterflies flying around. So the moonflower couldn't bloom because of the moonlight emitted by the blue moon butterflies. So if we get rid of the blue moon butterflies, then the moonflower will bloom. Oh my god, this is the most, like, intense tongue twister. Yeah, it's a commonly used method back in Lucerne or two. Gather moonlight with the blue moon butterflies. Shoo them away and collect the moonflower. All right, let's get rid of the blue moon butterflies. Make Lunar's oil and remove the prickly vines. But what do we use to get rid of the blue moon butterflies? They don't like sunlight, so a sunlight potion should work. All right, let's make a sunlight potion and get rid of the butterflies. That was a lot of bloom and moon bloom, and it was just a lot. Hello? Earmuff potion. Okay, so this was witch flower, maple herb, and squishy chub. What? The hitting buttons. I have witch, maple, squishy chub. Boop boop, boop boop boop. Make a squishy chub. Stage 5 and to the right. Stage 5 to the right. Stage 5 and to the right. Happy bubble, happy bubble, happy bubble, happy bubble! The bubble, so happy. This potion emits a blinding flash of light that has the power of the sun. Very useful when chasing away creatures that have eyes. Woohoo! The sunlight potion! Let's go to the tree right away. Ellie, the lunar oil is... Don't worry, I already have the ingredients. You already have them? First is the moonflower. You really want to go now? Did you do everything you want to do? What? Sure, why not? There's nothing more to do. Let's go. I don't know. Kind of tired, so I think I'm gonna get ready for bed and read some fanfic. Night, Dandy! Enjoy your fanfic! Have good sleeps. Great, they're stuck to this tree as expected. Wow, there are tons of shining butterflies. You're going to make them all go away now, right? I feel so bad for them all of a sudden. It's for the tree's sake. Hurry up and sprinkle the potion. Okay, here goes. Boom. Whoa! Alright, they weren't kidding when they said that was bright. Ooh! Wow, it's beautiful! Where are those butterflies going? Aw, Feral! Hope your neck's okay. Sleeping at the computer can be rough. Wouldn't they go back to where they came from? But the flower... Oh, over there! Over there! Aww. This music is epic. It's so beautiful. Yes, it's really, really beautiful. Now we can just pick up Moonflower and make Lunar's oil. Rubrum, can you go to the prickly vines and wait for us there? We'll come as soon as the moon oil is ready. Oh, okay. I'll be waiting in front of the vines. I can't quill them? Okay. Alright, let's go to the dispensary. I should make Lunar's oil. Music is epic as fuck! For Lunar's oil, you need... Oh, phoenix feather. There's no way we can find a phoenix around here. We have a phoenix feather. What? You told me all about it earlier. What? Oh, Ellie, that's not a good idea. That's our train ticket! I just sputtered a little. If we do that, we might not be able to get back on the train. We might not make it to Highland. A witch is always ready to help, starting with the one who needs it the most. That again? You just like it here better. Well, of course. You just don't like the witch's house in Highland. That's true. Stop being childish. You're going to regret it later. I'm not. What I will regret is not doing this right now. I'm sure of it. You have to be smart about this. Oh, I just ripped my ticket. Powder made from burning phoenix feathers. It sparkles bright red due to heat and magic. Great. I have all the ingredients now. Ellie, you're worse than Arya sometimes. Oh, please. I'm nowhere near as good as my mother. That wasn't a compliment. All right, now let's make Lunar's oil. Moonflower. Add as is. Okay. This one. Whoop! Use. Oh shit. I should, stage 1, don't stir. Stage 1, and no stir. Happy bubble? Happy bubble. A potion that emits strong moonlight. It contains the power of the moon. It's expensive due to the rare ingredients required to make it. Woohoo! The lunar oil's ready. Let's go get rid of the prickly vine. Oh, I'm here. Now let's hurry and get rid of the annoying vines. Huh? Did you happen to suffer somehow because of... What? What? Don't worry about that. What? This was my choice, what I really wanted to do, and this is my choice. I think it's her choice. We did it! It's no a big deal. You can come to the witch's house anytime you want. Are you going to stay here? Yeah, I think I'll keep staying here as an apprentice. Really? 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 Keep up the good work, Rub Rub. Okay, keep up the good work too, Ellie. Hurry up and go home for now. Your grandma must be worried. I'll find you later. Okay, see you in a bit. Yeah. Quit acting like a saint. This place seems fun to you, that's all. Virgil, try not to say stuff that makes me sound like a bad guy, will you? It's a happy ending for all if I have fun and they're happy, isn't it? Will the teachers get angry? Like mother, like daughter, that's what they'll say. Well, that's great. I already told you it's not a compliment. You're suffering because not getting back on the train. Gotcha. Foxchild was worried about that. How did he know that I ripped my ticket? All right, let's head to the village now. Okay. I have finally arrived at the village. Yeah, it's a village. What kind of village will it be? I hope a lot of fun things happen here. There would be a lot of annoying things to take care of. I was always expecting something like that. Let's hurry up and go. Oh. It's quite a dull sight, Virgil. How's the village that you have to stay in for 3 years? Do you feel like going back to High Lion again? What the heck happened here? What's this evil prickly vine? I'm so excited. I don't even know where to start. And something seems strange. It's strange for anyone to see the prickly vines growing only on houses. Well, that's not what I meant. It feels like I've been here before for some reason. What kind of useless double meaning is that, Harold? Harold. Oh my god. There's no way you've ever been here. They don't come this far for the witch school picnic. Something feels familiar. Let's find Rubrum first. Let's see if I can see around my cat's butt. Alright, I'll do a quick, like, run around of the village so we can see it. Man, this place really is run down. And then I'll probably call it for the night. House? I don't know how long this preview is. There's Rubrum. I can always... What? I can always, like, finish it up. Oh, look at that little goat! Thursday? Oh, I got pulled into conversation. Thanks for helping me get home. That's nothing special, but it really looks like no one is in the village. I guess we're gonna talk. I also haven't saved. Yes, many of them left after the prickly vines have grown. Now we only... I have to sit like this because I can't see over Harry. Now we only have Uncle Arden's and my house. I see you must be bored. No, it's okay because my grandmother and Uncle Arden are here. There are also lots of fun things in the forest. Oh, Grandma wants to meet you. Grandma? Yeah, she's the village chief. She's the village chief? They say not in these times, but she's still the village chief. She's right behind me. Okay, I'll go. Okay, take care. Hi, Grandma. Welcome, witch. All right. You've done a great job with helping my grandchild. Thank Harry. Oh, sweet boy. You have a bed. Like, remember this lovely bed I bought you? Can you please, like, lay in it? Look. Look. Lovely bed. Remember? I spent money on that, and now you hate it for some reason. And it hurts me. It upsets me. No, I'm the one who received help. You can speak comfortably. I'm Ellie, an apprentice witch. Many witches look different from their age. All right, I shall speak comfortably, Ellie. Welcome to Wisteria. I'm a knight, chief of this village. Well, he's back to where he started. Even though both the village chief and the village are in bad shape. What happened in this village? What are all those prickly vines? Did you take a look around the village? Yes, I saw the houses covered with prickly vines. They didn't look like ordinary prickly vines. One day, 3 years ago, those prickly vines started to grow all of a sudden and destroyed the houses one by one. Why did the prickly vines start growing all of a sudden? Actually, there were already prickly vines growing in the village. The white prickly vine at the village entrance was one of the originally growing in the village. But I only saw the prickly vines that started growing for the first time 3 years ago. At first, they were saying things like, God's punishment, monster, or witch's curse. Damn. These vines go hard. Wipe off your drool, Ellie. It's a serious story. There were lots of rumors, but no one actually knew why. They started growing all of a sudden without any explanation. What happened to the villagers? Nobody was hurt. The prickly vines grew fast for a plant, but not fast enough to hurt anyone. Even so, people who had no place to live anymore left the village inevitably. Now only Arden and I are left to protect the village. Don't worry now, I'll help you. I'll remove the prickly vines and bring the villagers back together. Thank you so much for saying that, but it's too late now. What? What? All the houses have been ruined already and everyone left. It's not a village, but two old people with a lot of regrets are protecting the ruins. Wow, she just completely ignored her grandson. Ellie, you should also leave now. It's better to go to the place you were originally planning to go. But I'm not forcing you. You can stay in the village for as long as you want, but leave when the train comes. This place is not a village anymore. That can't happen! Hi, Layne is boring as hell! Virgil, bad word. Ellie, there are no more people here. Even if the prickly vine... Oh, I skipped. This is still a village. Even if the people who had left would want to come... Even the people who have left would want to come back. Even if the prickly vines disappear, why would they come back to a village like this? Everyone would want to come back. But Ellie, people left and time has passed. I don't think those driven out by the prickly vines will ever want to come back to these... Oh my god, this conversation feels like it's going in a circle. No, they would definitely want to come back. It's a wonderful village that you have been cultivating all your life. I can't let the village get taken away by these weird prickly vines. Yeah, you're right, but... Phew, let's go to sleep for today and talk again tomorrow. You look tired too. Rubrum looks like he needs to rest as well. Okay. Don't scold Rubrum too much. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Get some rest. You too, and Anyway, heading back home. That conversation was a giant... What? What are you trying to do? And Knight is right. It requires a lot of imagination to call this place a village. It's still a village, even if there are no houses. Yeah, but it's not a village if there are no people. The people will come back. How can you be so sure this is your first time in this village? If you're just being ridiculous... No, I definitely heard it. The villagers want to come back. Who? What? Where did you hear it? You didn't even see a villager. That I don't know. Maybe I heard it in a dream. That's absurd. No. It's absurd. No, it isn't. It's the village that a knight had lived in for all of her life. Other people would also have loved the village as much as the knight. You know, you also just met a knight for the first time. I can tell even if we met for the first time, there was some kind of throbbing Excuse me? Pardon me? What? Ellie has been taking too many of those candies. She's starting to hallucinate. Hallucinate and throb, I guess. That's awkward. Who would fix the house even if the prickly vines are removed? There are 2 old people and 1 child remaining. You're right, Virgil. Correct. You need a carpenter to fix the house. The first person returning has to be a carpenter. Yeah, I wish the carpenter could fly if possible. It would be nice to also have about 6 arms. I also may have throbbing feelings. I mean, what? Don't be sarcastic, Virgil. I guess you should have a deep dream in order to meet that kind of carpenter. Stop being sarcastic. For the love of God, let me get back to my cabin without more conversation. Whee! Tinkle, tinkle, little bell. Whee! I also really like Virgil. Safe. 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 Sleep. Yes. No! No more talk. No more talk. No more talk. That was a lot of talking. A lot of talking and my mouth hurts.
You can't suck off your friends. Who can you suck?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Not the usual TGIFF content, but I'm very glad that you guys hung out and we had a little hangout time, a little chit-chat time. You put up with me venting a little in the beginning, and I really appreciate that. I have tried to think of something poignant to say to end the stream. And honestly, it's hard. Words are hard. Everything feels a little bit hollow sometimes. But what I will say is that we have each other. We have each other, and we have people that are definitely willing to continue to fight. And everything looks dire as hell. But don't let the helplessness sink in. And if you need people to talk to, look around you here. A lot of people to talk to. I love all of you so very much. I also like this game. It's really, really cute. I will probably continue it on Thursday, at least to see how long the preview is. And yeah. I love you guys so much. I'm so glad that we're all in each other's lives, and I'm so glad that you come here and hang out, and I hope I was able to give you a little bit of, something, distraction or otherwise, for a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna go and eat a cookie. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget Skullurdays tomorrow. Have a great rest of your weekend. I will see you again on Monday. All right, I'm gonna hit the stop button. Love you guys.